Hey everyone, Jason Skipper here, and welcome back. We are now in Module 3, Lesson number 5. And in this lesson, we're going to be talking about advertising and getting into actually getting people to come to our website. Now, when we're talking about advertising, I think a lot of times you think of the traditional idea of advertising, which is buying an ad on a TV station or radio station or in a newspaper. And while those things are traditional and they work, online advertising also is extremely powerful if you do it in the right way. Now, there are a lot of people who don't like to, or they really don't want to spend a lot while being online. And I will say that there's a lot of things that we can do on Facebook and social media that we really don't have to pay for. But I will also say that we have some amazing tools available for us to get our voice out there for an extremely low cost. And we can get our message to only the people that we truly want to get our message out to. And so that is what I want to talk to you about today. And in specific, we're going to talk about Facebook and Instagram ads and Facebook, Instagram advertising. There are a lot of ways to advertise online. You can do it through Google and you can do those type of things. But honestly, I have not found the success with churches that you can find when you're doing it online through Facebook. And the reason is because Facebook has so much information about everyone, and we readily and handily give them that information. We give Facebook knows how old we are. It knows what we like, what we don't like. It knows what we are doing in the daytime. It knows what we're doing at night. It knows when we sleep. It knows when we wake up. It knows pretty well everything about you. And that is good or bad. It depends how you look at it. It is especially good for someone who is trying to target the right type of people. And for us in advertising, that is an amazing thing. One of the big things that I have used to reach out to you in this WebBuild program is exactly that. I have reached out and targeted pastors and leaders and people who are interested in growing their churches. And that is why you saw my ad. And I have only used Facebook, nothing else. I have used Facebook in getting out this ad, understanding that I want to reach people who want to see their church grow. And so Facebook is an amazing advertising tool, and it is not expensive. You can reach hundreds and thousands of people sometimes for just a few dollars. And so we're going to get into that now, and let's do it, guys. All right. So what I brought up here, we are at a Facebook page, and if you go to your Facebook page, your normal one, and you come right up here. This is my second daughter, who really isn't a daughter. But she lives in Tennessee when we live there, and when we're going back, they're going to be part of our church. But she is best friends with my daughter, and you just had to know that, didn't you? In any case, we're going to go in here, and you can see your pages and the different pages that we had. Demo Church. I'm not really going to do Demo Church because I don't have any content in here, but I'm going to go over to Journey Church, one that I am an admin in here in Rome. And I want to show you a few options that we have here. Now, just talking about the Facebook strategy and what we want to do through Facebook. As I said before, we want to post quite often. We want to post several times a week if possible. We want to post with pictures. We want to maybe do live feeds doing these. We want to give some information, always posting something along the way. If we can put some of the best things that we can put in here are events, and so you can put events in and have people sign up or check in. One of the great things that you can do, free advertising anywhere, is once we get this set up and you have your business, your church approved through Facebook, then people can check into your church. And so one of the things I always try to do at the church is this. I try to go in and I tell them, hey, you're here, check in, say something great about the church, because that is amazing advertising. Every single person who checks in your church, the rest of the people who follow them can see that they're at your church. And so that is free advertising. That's something that's amazing that they can do. And in check-in, basically, if I come in and I am in my home, and on my phone, a lot of times you can see right here, check in. And if you're close to a business or a church, you can check into that place. And that is definitely something that you want to do in there. And you want to encourage your people in the church to do at all times. When we're talking about being online and our online strategy, we have to move our people in that direction too. We got to talk about it. You can't just set it up and hope it happens. You got to talk about it and get people to move, get people to do it with you. So every week, just a real quick thing during your sermon, while someone's speaking on the stage, always talk about it. Always talk about it. Hey guys, don't forget to like our Facebook page or follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And, tell them, check in right now if you haven't. Go ahead and check in and let everyone know what an amazing church we are. And so these are great ideas for going down through here. Now, what you want to do is build a following, okay? And so, for example, this church here, Journey, we have 3,285 likes. And the idea here is that we get people to follow us, and then we go and we start posting things. Now, sadly, one of the biggest problems that you have is that, and a lot of people complain about this, is that you have these big followings in Facebook, but no one sees your posts. And that is just the way that Facebook does it. As I said before, Facebook really doesn't show a lot of things unless the people who follow them really unless Facebook thinks that they want to see that. And so this is where we have to grow a little bit, and we have to learn that as a business, we're not spending much here on building our site, but we do want to spend some money on getting the word out. And so there are several different types of ways to advertise through Facebook. So when I scroll down through here, you're going to see on the left-hand side, you see promote. There's several things that we can do. Build your business, get more website visitors, promote your business locally, promote your page, share page with friends. Okay, and so there are many of these things that we can do at first. One of the number one things that you're going to want to do is promote your page. And all that you are trying to do with that is get people to like your page. And so you come in here and basically on the desktop, you can kind of move this around. You can write in here how much text we need to put, etc. And it just puts a nice big like page right there. And the idea is just to get the people that we want to like this page. Now, we want to move down in here and figure out who we want to reach. Do we want to reach all people, men? Okay, what age group do we want to reach? 25 to 34? Do we want to reach 13? Something that I'll say here is this. I know that it's difficult. And when we talk about the church, we always say, yeah, of course, I want to reach everyone. I know we do. We all want to reach everyone. But honestly, when we're talking about advertising, that is not a good strategy. That is not a good strategy. We want to reach the people who we think we can actually get to come to our church, and we want to reach people who we think will stay at our church. One of the biggest things, age groups, is going to be a big thing. Probably gender all. Although you could make just a promotion for men, and you can use more manly language, like, hey men, you want a manly church? Come to ours. I'm joking there, but there's language that men kind of like a whole lot better than women in some things. And so you can do that. Or women, you can promote just to women, some type of women's event. And so you can do that. etc. Interests. And so you want to find different interests that you find. Now, one of our goals is not to reach out to the Christian community. And so a lot of times you can find certain types of interests around your community. For example, if there is some music event in Nashville, for example, music event, and someone who likes music, and then you can make your page and have something about your worship band or something like that. It's just an example. You definitely want to choose your location. So right now, we're at Rome, Georgia, and if you click on this, we're going to choose how far around, if we want, we can do this. How much we want to spend on this, a daily budget. You can do it for 5 a day or 3 a day or 2 a day, whatever it is. And how many days you want to do this. Our original goal with this is, first of all, to get people to like our page. That way, when we are writing content, people actually see it, okay? Now, you can see here that on the desktop newsfeed, this is what this ad would look like. Mobile newsfeed, that's what this is going to look like. And on a website, on a computer, on the right column, that's what that's going to look like. And you can go through and you can promote, etc. I'm going to cancel promotion. All right. And there are many other things that you can do. One thing that we could do is this. We could boost post. So I click on this, and when this comes up, I can boost this to people who like our page. And so people complain all the time that, no, I don't like this. So if, let's say you want to get this out to people who have already connected with your church. 3,000 some have connected with Journey Church. I will tell you that 3,000 people don't come to Journey Church. And so this is an amazing way to get your language out, to get your message out to people who are already in some way connected with your church, but just haven't been around for a long time. And so this is a great way of getting the information out to them. So you can promote to people who already like your page. So I will be going to those 3,000 some people, and I can do it if they live in Georgia. All right. And I can put my total budget, I can put a daily budget, etc. You can go through here and change this. How long do you want to do this? All right. And your account, and it's pretty clear. You can go through and change it. Desktop newsfeed, mobile newsfeed. This one had a video in it, and you can boost. All right. And the amazing thing with Facebook is this, basically, that you can go through and you can literally promote to anyone that you want. If they live within a mile of your church, or if they live within 2 miles, and you can just totally reach out to them, and it will do it. You can do it if they live there or if they're passing through. And so the whole idea behind Facebook promotions and Facebook advertising is doing this. Another thing that you can do is you can promote your website. And so if you want people to go to your website, and that is our ultimate goal here. And so we go to promote website, and this is searching the website that we have set up, homepage. Now, of course, we're going to want to change all of these things, and we're going to want to get people to come to our website so they can see what we're all about. And we're going to go in and start targeting the audience. Now we can go up to design, the URL, exactly where you want them to go, the text that you want to write up here, and this will explain, tell the people a bit more about your website. Make sure to clearly explain what you're promoting, etc. Okay, we can add a video. We could add several images. So we could go through here and add another one that is bringing up here. And it kind of goes through, and of course there's not a lot in there right now, but we can upload images, we can select more images, etc. We choose our audience, where we want to promote at. Here I can go out to 25 miles, take it down to 10 miles. Right in the general room area. So you got lots of suggestions here that you can do if you want to choose anyone. I mean, there is a lot of information out there of how to do amazing campaigns and to target the right people. But this also, when you come through here, and now it works on Instagram. And so you can see that would be our Instagram, learn more, and that would take them to your website. All right. And so in this lesson, right below the video, I'm going to post some links of really great articles explaining better just how to target different people and use Instagram and Facebook advertising for growth. All right, guys? And that is something I would definitely recommend doing. So we're going to go through here and I'm going to allow you to look through that and start using it. All right, guys, so that is a basic overview of Facebook advertising. I would 100% recommend that you start using this once you get your website up and running and once you start posting things on your Facebook account. You need to start getting your church involved, get people to check in, get people to share your posts, but also use Facebook advertising and Instagram and start reaching out to your community outside of your general church population. Get lots and lots and lots of people to like your page and then promote posts to them. Get the information out of a special event, get information out of different things, and just target these people. Target men, target women, target youth, target whoever you need to target and get it out there. It doesn't cost a lot of money and you are going to get so much out of it. All right, guys. So I will see you in the next video. We're actually going to get into talking about how to show up on Google Maps and Apple Maps. And so we'll get there very soon. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.